I want to welcome you all here to Spirit Driven with Bob the Psychic every Tuesday morning at 10:30 in the morning Arizona time. You'll find me right here drawing a few cards for a message of the week and then answering some questions from the audience. If you have a question, feel free to type it in the comments. Please only type your question once. If you would like a longer answer or a more in-depth message, please feel free to go to my website. The information there on your screen. It's bobthepsychic.com. I'm an angel and a tarot card reader, a channel, and a medium here in North Scottsdale, Arizona. I do readings over the phone and via Zoom. I also do parties, group readings, whatever it is, I most likely do it. So I hope you'll go check my website out for to see what else I can do to help give you a message, to help keep you in line. Whatever it is that you need, I am here to help. So we're going to get started as we always do. I'm going to draw a few cards for a message for the week, so I hope you'll enjoy that. And then again, if you do have a question, feel free to write it in the comments. Please only write your question once. I promise I will see it. If I catch you doing it more than once, I will start skipping you. So please don't do that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what deck wants to talk today. I normally line them up first, but I didn't do that today, so we'll just see what happens. All right, here we go. So it's going to be these. Oh, I guess that one's going to talk too. All right, let me see what deck wants to talk today. This one does. All right, so this morning's cards, or this morning's message, or this week's message, rather, comes from John Holland's Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. I guess my guides are still celebrating Valentine's Day. So our first card for this week is Embrace. Embrace is about embracing the future, knowing that you've just wrapped up some significant events or some chapter in your life and you're ready to start something new. This could be even just turning over a new phase in a relationship, like maybe you're getting closer, maybe you just had a heart-to-heart talk, maybe you're going to take it to a deeper level, maybe you're going to break up. You know, it just kind of depends on what's going on around you. I do feel like most people who are on this call right now, not a lot of breakups out there. This is more about connection right now and making things better. So this is about embracing your future, embracing what's going on around you right now. Because if you don't like what you have now, you're never going to like what you get. Does that make sense? It's like you got to like where you're at now before you can get to where you really want to be. Because if you don't like what you have right now, you're never going to know where you've been. Even if what you have right now isn't great and you know you don't really want it, but you got to want what you have to have what you want, right? So, all right, let's go on to another card. The next card is Challenging Times. Well, of course it is. This one is about being protected, that as you're embracing these new things around you, the universe, your guides and angels are all around you, ready to step up, ready to give you the messages that you need or the help that you need to create a healthier or a better situation around you, that you don't have to be worried about being run roughshod over or someone trying to take advantage of you as you're speaking your truth, as you're standing up for yourself. So much of many of the people that I talk to feel as though, you know, they're not being heard or that others aren't listening to them. So this card suggests that, you know what, you just got to stand up and do it anyways. Because like I said, you have to, like what you have, you have to want what you have to have what you want. Right. So you got to do that way. One more card is the card Seek. Perfect. So this is about seeking new answers, being open to the universe, being open to hearing messages from your guides, that you're seeking the solutions that you need or the connections that you want or the solutions that are all around you. Or maybe it's just about speaking your truth and speaking about a higher connection to, you know, source or universe and divine. So the message for this week is about we're all stepping into a new era. There's a significant energy change coming in March. All of my psychic friends or friends who are psychics, yeah, that's a better way of saying it, are all talking about that. They're hearing the same messages that I'm hearing from my guides, that we're stepping into a new time of peace, a new time of connection, a new time of caring for each other, and new compassion for each other. So hopefully that will mean something in your life. It'll help you put out some of the fires that you might be facing. If you don't have a lot of fires or any fires in your life, that's awesome. So maybe it's just about stepping forward and expanding your wisdom, expanding your connection to those around you, about listening to what's happening around you and seeing how you can contribute more, not only to your life, but to the lives of those around you and how you can make a difference in the world and not be so self-centered. Now, I'm not saying people here are selfish. It's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that if you kind of look outside yourself, you'll be able to make a difference in a different way. And that might bring you a great sense of joy or completion or connection. All right, so that's our message for today. Let's go ahead and start taking some questions. Thank you all for being here. I'm doing every 3 today, so I'm going to do as best I can to answer everybody's questions. Again, please only put your question up there once. Brandy, when will life start balancing out? Well, you're right at the edge of that time right now is what I just heard, that within the next, hold on my computer, what is that? Yeah. You're right at the edge of it right now. I feel like in the next 3 weeks, that it's going to start balancing out. And what's interesting about that, I just talked a second ago about the big change coming in March. You're going to be definitely affected by it. And I feel like within the next 3 weeks, you're going to have a new sense of direction, a new sense of guidance around you, that you're going to finally listen. There's an outside source that is trying to talk to you. I feel like it's like you're not listening to your intuition. There's something going on around you. You're not listening to that, or you're not hearing what it has to say. So I feel like you will figure out a way to connect to that in the next 3 weeks or so. Yeah, definitely in the next 3 weeks. All right, let me draw a card for you. We'll move on. If you want to know more about that or have a deeper consultation, whatever, deeper message, please feel free to go to my website, bobthepsychic.com. Let's book an appointment. All right, your card is Believe and Succeed. How perfect is that? So you asked when life was going to be straightening out. I said it's in the next 3 weeks or so. The card you got is Believe and Succeed. It is about believing in yourself and believing in the situation that you've helped shift or change last year in November. I also keep hearing that there's an outside source trying to help you, trying to talk to you, and either you're not hearing it or you're not listening. So I don't want to go much deeper than that because we're here in public on Facebook, but if that made sense to you, you want to know more, you know where to find me. Go to my website. All right, next card, Chandra. Love a card. My guys are trying to tell you anything. Yeah, you need to stop fighting them. You need to start letting them help you more and give you more guidance and move you away from a situation that's going on in your life that's not healthy for you, that you're ready for new ideas and a new way to crown yourself with success and belief. There's definitely something that's holding you back in terms of compassion compassion is what I'm hearing. So it's something that you're ready to release and let go of. This has been an ongoing thing. I want to say it's been since November of last year, or it got louder in November, and now you're really ready to deal with it. Now's the time to step up and take care of it. And I got that you know exactly what it is. It might have something to do with a woman, and I'm hearing the word sister. So I don't know if that is your sister. Is this woman younger or older than you? This woman might be older than you, so it could be an older sister, or if you don't have an older sister, it might be a woman that you look up to and feel as though she's a sister, but there needs to be a shift in that relationship, and I feel like you know about it. So hopefully that one makes sense. All right, next person. Wow, I guess this is the only deck that's talking today, huh? Yes, all right, I guess it's John Holland's Psychic Tarot of the Heart Day. Hold on, let's draw this really quick. Your card is New Vitality. So there's going to be new passion and excitement coming into your life. It started in January. You're able to kick it up another notch, though, and take it even to a deeper level. You've kind of been afraid to get started or afraid to let some of those ideas come through or some of those projects get started. But now is really the time to buckle down and do it and bring in these new ideas. It feels like your life is actually going in a new direction or starting a new era, a new cycle. They're showing me in my head, okay, I don't know what that means. They're showing me a banana peeling. So if that's like peeling the layers of an onion and you know you're kind of going deeper, I don't know why they showed it to me as a banana, but there you go. So I feel like you are making a deeper connection. It's like with a project or something that you're working on. You're ready to carry it forward now. And I feel like it will all come to a conclusion or completion by April. All right, next person, Christina. All right, let's see here. Christina, your card is the Ace of Pentacles. This is about new abundance coming for you. I really feel like this is talking about a new car. Are you in the market for a new car? And if you are, I feel like it's black. It might be blue, dark car. And I feel like it's coming in Yeah, March or April. That's so interesting. I talked about the energy shift in April at the beginning when I was getting that message, and you've got that same thing coming. So this is about, I think it's a new car. And I feel like it's coming for you in March, that you're ready to shift, and the energy of this new car or of this new mode of transportation will give you more confidence as you carry yourself around through your daily routine. Wow, I hope that one makes sense. That's totally cool. All right, next person. Lindsay Spencer. Which one are you? You're this one. My card is going crazy over here. Joan, you need to put the question you have in the comments, not the way you did it, because it showed up in the wrong place. Who is this? Lindsay, your card is shadow. Hold on. Well, you know what's interesting? The cards are saying that you're supposed to be stepping out of the shadow into the light, but my guides are saying you're really not ready to do this. There's still some stuff around you that you need to clean up or take care of before you step into the spotlight or step into the new aura that you're trying to create around you, that there's some things that you still need to think about or figure out what the plan is or come up with a new. It's like you need to plan a little more or do something. There's like two steps you need to take before you do whatever this thing is talking about. I feel like what the shadow card was really talking about, great success or something coming in May, but you might want it now. But I feel like, again, there's two things you have to do first before this is going to work out the way you really wanted to or the way you originally had it set up. I hope that one makes sense. But definitely it's about passion ignited. And I feel like the reason this one just popped up, they're saying it's because your passion is ignited and it's growing slowly. It's kind of like a little candle. It's going to, boom up like the way when you start a campfire. So you're starting the campfire, and by the time it gets to a full blaze, I feel like that's when you're going to step out of the shadow, and that's the thing coming in April, May. All right, more information about that. You know how to find me. It's bobthepsychic.com. Really, I urge all of you to really take advantage of my gift and go book a reading. This is, a 2-minute thing with me is good, but you get a lot more by doing that. All right, Candace, which one are you? You're going to be this one. By the way, you're ready to take that huge leap of faith, and you're ready to call new things in, and you're ready to do it. Now is like the time. Like, what are you waiting for? You finally have all your ducks in a row to do it. Your card is, awesome. The word wants to be written. I'm laughing because that's hilarious. This is about you're ready to start a new chapter. The word. Yeah. And so go for it. Everything is lined up the way you've always wanted it to be. This feels like it's actually something that you've wanted to do since early last year, something you've had in mind, something you've wanted to create, something you want to have in your life. Now is the time. Word wants to be written. You're finally ready. Don't hold yourself back. And if you are, I feel like this month, February, you're making a lot of excuses about why you can't or shouldn't or won't or whatever that is. But I want to say, blow all that off. That's not right. Well, it's not that it's not right, but that's just fear. Step into it. Step up. You can do it. Step up. All right, next person, Ralph. Will KT open to me? Yes, but she's on her very own path, and her path is very slow. It's very slow and steady and methodical. So just be patient. I do feel like this is going to happen in the next 2 months, but like I said, I feel like you gotta let her go through her cycle right now. She is still releasing some stuff from the past, and that you have stirred up things around her, stirred up things in her heart, right? Because you've been manifesting. Is this you or her? Her. Okay, she's actually been manifesting you. That's what this one about. This is about manifesting. 3 of Wands. He's got all of his wands there on the mountain. He's calling in those boats, those ships. So he's calling it in. She manifested you. And now that you're here for her, she's having trouble wrapping herself around it. It's not that she doesn't want to be with you. She's just not sure. But look, manifesting a partnership. That's what the 2 of Cups is. So it's an emotional connection. It's a one about great sincerity. So yes, just take your time and things will be good. I feel like it will all be clear. I got it's in March again. And again, remember at the very beginning of this, I talked about that shift that's coming in March. And I feel like this relationship thing that you're talking about here, that will happen then too. It'll all kind of clear itself up. Next one. Cindy, good news on finding a job. Well, you're finally ready to find it, and the doors are finally opening up around you. This is the month where people are starting to notice you or starting to take advantage of seeing you, something like that. But look, there's still a lot of, why is it teach? I think this is about lessons around you that you're still, no, it's like you're teaching others. Are you a school teacher? I want to say something about teaching others something or showing others about how you handle yourself or how this situation is working around you. That one makes sense. I have no idea because that was just a weird one coming out of nowhere. Oh, let me draw another one. She feels she knows. All right, so this deck is saying whatever I just talked about, you already knew, and I'm acknowledging within you all of the other beliefs or directions that you're trying to create. So I do feel like the job thing is coming. I'm hearing you don't really start till April, and that you might have time off in March between these two events. But there's definitely some lessons going on, something about you showing others something about this or something about this ability that you have. All right, hold on. Next person, Susan. Lots of Susans on the call today. Let's see here, this one. Although, Susan, I think you're new. Well, welcome. If you are new to me, welcome. I'm here every Tuesday morning. You'll also 30 here. So I want to invite all of you to go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. There's special stuff going on there. Susan is lovers. Hold on. Your connection with your significant other is going to be getting much stronger. There have been things that have been trying to it, like rough, like trying times. But you're definitely getting over there, getting over to step through that with a new sense of power and connection. Right? But you're not really good because here's the King of Wands. This one is passion, chasing your ideals. It's also about being a good organizer. I feel like what I'm hearing about this is that whoever the significant organizer and things around you that seem to be wonky is the word I'm hearing. Okay, like out of whack or just not balanced. And this person has some great ideas about that. I feel like in some ways you're resisting. Hold on. Apparently, the software has decided to take a break. Different. All right, hold on a second. Which one are you? This one. Even succeeded. There was a rough time this month. Oh, no, wait. Is it this month? No. I want to say in 2018, okay, 3 years ago, right around now, there was some event that happened that threw you off or got you messed up or you felt like you were out of sorts. This card says, okay, enough of that. You're ready to believe and succeed in yourself, whatever the message was from that event. And I feel like the event was significant. It changed the course in your life. It gave you a new idea of your own strengths, a new idea of what it is you could have in your life, that now is the time to take advantage of that and move forward. Because again, here's new vitality, new passion, new excitement, new coming your way, but it's all about a mental situation and how you carry yourself. Like the more you want what you have, the more you get what you want. So if that makes, is that the right way of saying it? Or no, the more you like, you have to like what you want. You have to like what you have before you, oh man, I have that all messed up. But I said it earlier. It's early in the morning and sometimes my brain. Okay, anyway, so hopefully that makes sense to you. Hold on one more card and then we'll move on to the next one. It's this one. Okay, so share the love. Okay, this is usually about someone's heart opening up, like a new relationship coming in. I have a sense on you. This feels to me like you're just more comfortable in the situations you have right now, more comfortable in the way you feel about people around yourself, and that it's okay for you to feel that comfort, that you're not even, that you have some hesitation, or you're not really sure how that's going to work, but don't worry that way. I want to say just keep doing what you're doing, keep allowing yourself to opening up to new ideas, and there'll be great advancement around you. All right, I heard I'm supposed to skip to 7 people from here. Let me see what that's all about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kayla. Have I already talked to you? I don't think so. Kayla. I know you. I do know you. Hold on a second. This one. I am sure I know you. I'm sure of it. Didn't I work with you at Kohl's? I think I did. All right, here we go. So Kayla, this might be the first time you're here. Moving on. Hold on. What's this one all about? Not your relation. This is about a job. You're ready to move on from the job that you're at, and you're just stuck. And there's no reason for you to continue being stuck. You've known you need to do this. I think just this, and that your why? There we go. Is it back on? I must be back on. So hopefully, Kayla, you heard that. I just noticed my computer freaked out there for a second, probably because of the message I was giving you. But that's okay. Hey everyone, I don't know what just happened right there, but I believe I am back on, and of course I lost, yeah, frozen, I see that. I'm hoping I'm back. I have to say this again. If you work for Cox Communications, or you know someone who works for Cox Communications, I would love to hear from them, because this happens all the time, only on Tuesdays, and only right around now. So there we go. Suzanne Energy says it's Mercury retrograde. You gotta love that. All right, everyone, I'm going to try to answer some questions from the other feed. So hold on, I am back. I'm going to go try to jump on the other one that had all of the comments on there so people don't lose their place in line. So give me a quick moment to do that so I can see it. Hang on, I'm going to see what I can do here. 57 comments. I want to be able to see them all. How do I see them? Let me open this thing up. Hold on, everyone. I'm trying to go to the other one so I can see all the comments, because I know that there are other ones out there. Why can't I see them? Let me see if I can edit post. Hold on, everyone. I am trying to get to the other one that has the other comments on it so I can keep going here. All right, where are they? View post. Okay, now we're going to try to view it. Let's see if we can see the other comments. Come on, you can do it, software. There we go. All right, I can see them now. Where was I? It was right around Ruthie. Hold on, where is it? More comments, please. Nathan, there we go. All right, hold on a second. I can see where I was because there's Nathan. Keep going, keep going. It's not going to let me. Jessica. All right, well, I just know some of them that, so I'm going to go ahead and answer one of. So one of them was from Ruthie. Ruthie, we went to high school together, so you know who I'm talking about. You asked for a message from Steve. Normally, I do not do mediumship on this, but I am hearing, is it okay? Yeah, so he's telling me it's okay for me to tell you this. He is around you all of the time, especially around sunset, or when you're looking at, is that sunrise or sunset? It actually might be sunrise. What they're showing me is like the sun coming up over a horizon. I can't tell if it's east or west though. So if that makes sense to you, that's when he's around you the most. And I feel like that you'll feel as though there's a warm embrace, or just that you're tingling in some ways, like his spirit is wrapping you in a great sense of love and connection, especially over 18 years. Is that how long you guys were together? Over the 18 years is what I'm hearing from him. He does want to, he's telling me that you should stop worrying about work or stop worrying about your job, that you're always going to be taken care of, and that there are angels and guides blessing all around you. I'm going to stop there because, like I said, I'm kind of uncomfortable doing mediumship without reaction from you, and I don't know if that's right, and I feel like in some ways it's too personal to be doing it over Facebook. So hopefully that one will make sense. Let's see if I can find some more comments, and if not, I'm just going to go to the other one that I was on, and we'll see from there. Oh, look, a bunch of comments have reappeared, so I'm going to do my best now to keep going. So I'm sorry if I skipped you. Welcome to Mercury retrograde. All right, so the next person is going to be Sandra. Evening from the UK. Thanks for being here. Let me see what I can get for you. Hold on. Which one is it? This one. So this is Lana Fairchild, Sacred Rebels, from Alana Fairchild. This is going to be your card. Your card is inspiration. There's great inspiration around you, especially from a group of three, like three friends. And it's okay, it's like you guys are a group of four. And it's okay for you to listen to them and take into account what it is that they say, that they do have your highest self or highest interest in place, like they want that to happen for you. So it's okay for you to trust that they're not trying to be manipulative in any way. And the other card is follow your own rhythm. So even though you are getting inspiration from them, you will be able to follow your own rhythm. And in some ways, you also need to step out away from them to do what it is that you know is right for you. So there's a lot of things they say that are good and okay, but there's some of it that you know is not comfortable for you, and it's okay for you to separate those things to do that. You're going to get much greater clarity on this situation, or it could be a new romance. They're telling me a new chapter. They're showing me a book opening up. That's coming in May of this year. So hopefully that one will make sense. I am back. Thank you. Suzanne, I'm going to do one for you. You finally found the right connection in the world, that your gift of both selling and also of connection is going to pay off greatly for you, but you're not supposed to leave behind your true gift, your gift from the guides and angels, and that there still is a community out there searching for you or seeking you or ready to connect with you. And oh, look, if this isn't the perfect card, yeah. Okay, you're telling me in my head, I don't even have to say anything anymore. You know what this means. There you go. All right, anything else I'm supposed to tell you? The dog is fine. Stop worrying about the dog. I think it's the one on the other side. Is it? Yes, it's the one on the other side. And don't you feel it licking your face every morning, like at 4 a.m., 3 a.m.? Yeah. Because, teach. Yes, that's one of the things you're supposed to be doing. All right, I have to stop this because that's crazy. All right, I know, for those of you who are wondering, I actually know her, so that's okay. All right, Ocean, I am back. Thank you. Let's see. I don't know what that was. Mercury retrograde, having fun with me. So we'll try to stay on a little bit longer. All right, here we go. Ocean, your card is Big Bold Vision. You're ready to step into it. You're ready to create it. Go do that. You've had this idea in your head since May of like 2019, and you've been working really hard at figuring out reasons why you can't do it. So you already know exactly what it is you need to do. So now is the time. There's no reason to continue waiting because the perfect time is never going to be here. It's never going to be perfect. But right now, you're as close to perfection as you're going to be. There are some people around you, it's a group of 4 or 5, that you're going to have to convince that this is a good idea, or that you're going to, convince them that's a good idea. And once you do that, I feel like they're more likely to step up and give you guidance or the help that you need. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I got that it did, but you never know. Tara, you'll be next. Hold on. Tara, wow, Tara, you got the embrace card. Okay, I talked about this at the very beginning of this video, whichever one is the beginning. I don't know if it's this one or the other one, but go watch the beginning message because that's a lot about embracing for you. You need to embrace the future with more gusto and feel more positive about the things going on around you. I feel like there's a shift in a romantic relationship. It's either happening now or it's starting to happen, but this is going to be a good thing, and that you're going to feel much more closer and connected with yourself and your guides by allowing this shift to come through. If I'm right, the person that they're showing me, he has bluish eyes and is he might be bald, or like his hair is cut really, really short. He looks like he might be in his like 30s. That sounds like somebody, kind of a roundish face. That's who they're showing me. Eyes are either blue or blue or brown. Yeah, like that narrows it down. But it's definitely short hair. Like he's not bald like me. He's got hair everywhere, but it's very short. And this rest and reconsider, this is also about him, about you resting and considering where you're at and whether you really want to continue and take it to the next level, or whether you realize you've gotten everything you can from this person, not in a selfish way, but in terms of lessons and connection, and whether you're really ready to seek something higher or different. I don't want to say better because I'm not sure that's the right word, and I don't want you to say to yourself, oh, well, I'm going to go find something better than this dude. I don't think that's it, but it is about whether you just want something different, if there is a higher calling for you or a higher something in that relationship. And one last part, if I'm right about that, the person, the guy, he just doesn't know or understand. It's not like he's dumb, ignoring. It's none of those things. It's just something he doesn't know. So if that makes sense to you, hopefully that will give you some guidance on that. All right, next person. I think hold on, did I already do? Yes, I did. Hold on, we're going to move on. Scott, did I do you more? No, I did not. All right, hold on. Let's see here. Again, I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for enjoying Mercury retrograde and the gift from Cox Communications that I get every week. Your gift, Debbie, stop. Big, bold vision. Stop holding yourself back. You have this huge vision about like how you want your business to be or how you want your business to be. Go do it. Like you have a written down plan. Now, March, April, May, this is the time to start putting it into action so that by the end of the year, September, you'll have all of that thing like in motion, like a big, they're calling it like a roller coaster. Well, they're calling it a roller coaster, but I don't feel like that means you're going like that. I feel like it's more about just being fast and just like zooming, like a freight. There you go. I just saw the freight train. Like a speeding freight train, like it just keeps going like there's no tomorrow. And the last card is come to life. Of course it is. Because as you do that, you're coming to life and feel more confident, more powerful, more like in your groove, like in your voodoo, I want to say. So go and set that into motion. And if you need they're saying that. If you need guidance on that, you know how to find me because I do feel like you're going to set up a reading with me. So I just want to remind people of that I'm always on my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. So when you need to talk to me, that's where you go. All right, next person, Lisa Compton. All right, hold on a second. Raquel, I just read yours. Okay, that's funny. You thought it was Monday. I get that, yeah. All right, here we go, Lisa. No, I didn't. I'm right here. Lisa, you are resilient and you're bouncing back from a lot of tragedy or a lot of uncomfortable times in like March of 2000. It's like 8. You're going as best as I can, even though the universe. You need to continue seeking that you know you're ready to find. You started doing this in November or late last year, and for some reason you either gave up or you got distracted or you got pulled off the road, whatever that means. But now is the time for you to continue that journey, that you're ready to ground yourself and you're ready to have your heart open in a new way for a new direction and have a new sense of compassion and kindness for yourself and those around you. So don't hold back anymore. You're ready to keep going. All right, next person. Dorothy. I've talked to you before. How are we doing on this? Is it still connected? It is still connected. You've got to love that. Next 5. There are people around and keep going, and that could be. So it looks like the stream is back. So Dorothy, what I said is that you have a big, bold vision that you're ready to put into action for the next 5 years or so. There are people around you who want to hold you back or try to talk you out of it. Don't listen to them. And I feel like that's why the feed trying to stop you from doing it. It is definitely something shockingly new. So it's something really big that you thought you would never have or thought that you would never do, but you are going to do. It might take a year or so that happens, but it'll definitely be there. All right, next person, we're going to do Raquel. And then we're going to others down there. Here we go. On over here. This one. Raquel, your card is, of course it is, the world. Hold on. A new chapter starting, and since I know you, this has a lot to do with the house that you're living in right now. This house that you're, the rental house that you're in, it's definitely all about a short or reset chapter for you guys. And coming out of it, which I feel like you're still going to do, and I keep getting it's 3 or 6 months. I know you signed a year because I remember you told me that, which is weird that I even remember that because I never remember what I tell people. I still get you're leaving before that there's going to be some incredible opportunity coming and you're just going to be like, we're out of here. But I definitely get that what you're doing right now, is resetting a lot of the energy around you in a different environment. And that once you get to the new place, things will be much calmer. I also feel like in terms of the kids, getting crazier because you're in this new house, because I feel like there's some, but it's something like amping them up and revving them. So hopefully that makes sense and gives you some clarity or just confuses you. All right, next person, here. Aqua. Someone new or ex. Your ex really isn't ready to reconcile with you. There's still some discussions going back to like the base or the core of the relationship and rather comfortable in that base. You were very comfortable there for a significant period of time, but it's looking to me like they're showing me a dead flower. It's like you guys need to go water it again and set it alive. It also feels to me like the process of doing that is going to be like over, it's either 4 weeks or 4 months, but it's definitely a slow but process. I do feel like that you might consider getting outside help, like a therapist or a counselor or someone who does reconciliation. It's like the skills to talk about it. Those communication issues are, because I feel like in some are unsure how to communicate what it is you really need or what it is you really want from the relationship. And I feel like you will get back together. As for someone new coming your way, you're not really interested in that. So I want to say, okay, I hope that makes sense. I hope you'll take on that. Ocean, I already did you. Next question. Relationships, Kara. You're trying to force a square. That makes sense. And I feel like you're supposed to take a step back, just take care of the relationships or let them come to you naturally, right? You're supposed to be nurturing yourself or let the relationship nurture. Don't be so much in control trying to force it in. So I feel like a lot of it could be about attitude, like, okay, I'm just going to go meet some new people, not like, oh my God, I'm going to go meet the one and I got to meet him right now. And if I don't meet him right now, I'm going to, yeah, not that whole train of thought. I can talk fast, can I? Yeah. You should see me after I have coffee. I'm kidding. I do it twice. I don't know. I don't know if you could see me mixing them. So it's definitely all around nurturing, and I feel like it's the relationship. So let it grow naturally. I hope that one makes sense. If not, my website is bobthepsychic.com. There's always something there. Please go see. Let's do a longer session. All right. Did I already talk to you? All right, hold on. I'm going to do this one really quick. Is it HL or PN? It's PN. HL isn't really ready. HL is a reminder of the past, like the last relationship that you were in. And it's that same energy, which is why you feel comfortably uncomfortable around it. That means that you know the last relationship was kind of off the rails, and this one has that same energy, so you're used to it. So I think it's PN. You're going to know for sure within the next 2 weeks or 2 months. Next card, I think, Raquel, I don't think I did you. All right. I'm trying to bounce around and make sure I don't repeat people because I know that when it goes and then everything died off my screen, it's kind of hard for me to know. Raquel, wow, you also got teach. All right, hold on. There are a lot of lessons around you right now that you're supposed to be open to hearing. My guides are saying, actually, there was stuff I said in this show in the last however long I've been on, maybe 45 minutes, that you could get messages from. None of them were specifically aimed at you. So in other words, I wasn't answering you, but there are other people I talked to, 4 or 5 of them, where whatever it is I said completely applied to you. Okay, wow, I hope that one makes sense. Yes, because you're right now, okay, this seeking the truth, the important thing about this is that the curtain is opening. This is about you opening up the curtain of yourself and seeing what it is that you really want deep down inside. It's beyond an attitude that you have is what they're telling me. So like in the room, right before you get to this curtain where this thing is, some kind of attitude, it feels like it's angry. Does this make any sense to you? Like you're angry about that, and once you get past that anger, that sense of anger, that you'll be able to see the truth around you. The anger, okay, so the anger that I'm talking about is something from us, like way back, and I'm hearing it doesn't involve you. So I don't know if that's a generational thing, like your family, or something happened in your family and you're angry about that. Dad had some kind of something in his life that he was angry about and you're still carrying it. I have no idea on that one. That's just what I'm hearing from my guides. So I couldn't tell you much more than that, but it's about getting past that so you can open up your own sense of love and compassion to come out. Making anger, so I don't know. All right, I heard 3 more. Okay, here we go. Which one is this one? All right, so Sandy Blake, I could do it. Wow, my guides are saying that blossom. You need to blossom and increase the energy in your own life so that you can attract a man that has that same kind of energy. If you try to find a dude now, you're going to find someone who's bored, looking for a hookup, just looking for someone to, like that. Not someone that's committed or someone that really wants to share their life together. So if that makes sense to you, I want you to go find some new things, new habit, I hate saying that, but something that you really like to do. You need to get more excited about that. I know we're in COVID and we can't really do anything. I get that. But there's got to be something that you can like get more for excitement in your life, and that'll help put the signal out there that you're ready, like your vibration will be high enough. I do feel like that whatever this is all talking about, that when May comes around, summer comes around, there'll be a significant shift in your life and you'll be much more, I'm hearing like happy and ecstatic. So hopefully that one makes sense. All right, next one. Hold on, I said there's 3 more. Jessica, have I done you before? I don't think so. This one. Which one is it? That one. I should have just stuck with this deck the whole time. All right, here we go. One more. Both of these. Wow. All right, Jessica. So the cards are joy and stability, clarity of belief. So hold on a second. All right, so in order to have the joy and stability that you want in your life, you have to be clear about how you want your life to be. That you're very fuzzy in some ways, you keep shifting back and forth, but the more that you take your clarity and put it into action, the more joy you'll have in your life. It's like, okay, I want to go to the right here and then go to the right, instead of like, well, maybe I'll go left and I'll go straight. No, it's like that you figure out that you already know. You already know the direction you want to go. You've known this for a couple of years, go do it. I feel like you're kind of afraid to step off the couch, or they're showing me a train, like stepping onto a subway car to get moving forward that way. Well, go do it. It's going to be okay. It's not going to be scary. I feel like you have like put your toe in the water, like to feel it or check it out, and it's been okay, but you don't really have the oomph or the whatever to keep it going strong. But I want to say go do that, like force yourself. Does that make sense? Because the clearer you are, I want to say, the clearer the vibration is, the more you'll get what you really want in life. Because I feel like you're ready to up and shift and change. I feel like there's even a move. There might be a move coming for you at the end of this year, like November, December, and you're ready to do that. But I want to say you got to do it from a place of like positivity and being excited, not just like, I think I'll move. I hope that one makes sense. Yeah, they're telling you to book a reading. I know I've said that a lot. All right, one more person. And then we'll see any new romance for me. It never comes into snap because you're afraid. Because every time it gets really close, you go, oh, no, I don't really want that. And you turn them away. You don't do it consciously, but I get you to do it energetically away from that. In fact, I'm going to give you the name you should call. The website is simplytrue.com. Okay, Sandy, so it's Simply True. Call her. This session is free. She's here in Phoenix as in McDowell. She also does it over, please call her, help you break through and see why it is in your contract that every time a guy gets close to you, you're like, oh, no, I don't want that. So to break through that fear, because it's definitely something from when you were a teenager, you might have been 17 or 18, it didn't work out, I'm never doing it again. That I feel like it is. But she has an excellent program that can help you break through that and get you the clarity that you need. Again, her name is Ingrid. The website is simplytrue.com. So simplytrue.com. All right, I heard there's one more, and it's 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. You are going to be the last person. So, C. McH, you're the last one. Here we go. You're not letting yourselves connect to your guides and your true reasons. That it's more comfortable for you to learn this, or you first did this like when you were early 20s, and it's been working for you up to now. But I want to say it hasn't been working for you, and you really are ready to get off the couch and go do something different. But clearly this is something you figured out, I want to say in your early 20s. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like you're in your mid-ish 30s. So if that makes sense to you, because I feel like in your early-ish 30s is when you figured out that this isn't working for you. So the last person I talked about, simplytrue.com, that's your answer. Go to her. Let her tell you why, or let her help you determine for yourself why you're doing now, and it worked. But it really isn't working just that you want, or getting what it is that. And let me just draw one more card, and then we'll wrap this thing up. So, right. Wheel of Fortune. Of course it is. Choices around you, about what choice you're going to make and how you're going to make those choices be the most positive for you, instead of letting you. In other words, instead of actively choosing something, you're kind of, that makes sense. So you want to stop allowing that choice to do it by yourself. So I think this thing is really screwing up again. but I want to say you want to stop allowing it to do it by itself, and that will get you what it is that you want and need. All right, everyone, I really hope that that made sense. I appreciate all of you guys being here. And again, if you want more information, or you would like to set up a longer consultation with me, or if I skipped you for various and sundry reasons, some of you I lost because of the website issues. Others, I think, yeah, that's what they're saying. And some of it I was told to skip, so, however that goes. Anyways, you can find me on my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. Go check that out. The specials that I've run all the time, they're on the website, bobthepsychic.com. And I will be back here Thursday night at 6:30 for another hour of fun and excitement. And I look forward to seeing all of you again. Thank you so much for spending part of your Tuesday with me. Again, I'm Bob the Psychic. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Have a great day, everyone.